What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back a blood clot again, you understand? Match reaction time. The intro is back, you get me? Which means that we never lost, you understand? Or we wasn't on some foolishness, you get me? Well, to be honest, we was on foolishness, blood. You understand? The first 45 minutes was absolute foolishness of the highest order. Sorry, of the highest order, blood. You get me? Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. And after 21 minutes, it wasn't looking that way, blood. You get me? The first half, we didn't even turn up. You understand? We went into that game like we were the league champions. You get me? We went into that game like there was nothing to play for. We was on the beach, no intensity, no aggression, nothing in our game. You understand? Liverpool were the team playing like they still had something to play for. You get me? You would have thought we was the league champions if you turned that TV, if you turn your TV on and saw the two teams, you'd think, okay, Arsenal, you get me? Feet up, they've done their thing. Liverpool still fighting, trying to get the season finished in the right way, which is Champions League football. You get me? Because we ain't got nothing else, bro. You understand? So it's literally a top 5 thing. And at 2-0, the top 5 was really on the line, bro. You get me? It was really on the line. The players did well in the second half. It was a much better performance, sorry, in the second half. From minute 1 of the second half, you get me? We got the equalizer, good movement from Martinelli, great ball in from Trossard. I think Martinelli should be an option in the middle, you get me, in the false 9 when you don't have a Marino, if you don't want to put a Trossard there. I think Martinelli, the pace he has, he was causing problems in that false 9. Trossard, he looked a lot better on the left. Saka does what he does on the right-hand side. Marino, that sending off could be more costly than people realize, blood, because our next game is Newcastle, and the physicality and the height of that Newcastle team, we need players like Marino in the side, blood. You get me? Who knows if Dex is going to be fit and available? He missed the game today. Timber was on the bench, didn't come off. You know Arteta, he loves the left-back, blood. You understand? Brought on all 3 of our left-backs, bro. You get me? We had 4 left-backs in the second half, blood. Do you understand? I see people getting upset with the Andy Robertson challenge on Saka. Yes, it was a foul. I don't think it was a red. I think people going over the top with that one. I think it is a yellow card. But people saying that VAR never intervened, etc., etc. But the ball went out of play. You understand? The ball went out of play for a throw-on. So that phase of play is now dead. Now it's a new phase of play. So the goal didn't come from that phase of play. It didn't come from that incident. You get me? They did get up the pitch from that, but the goal didn't come from there. The goal came from the throw-on and our disgraceful defending at the back, blood. You get me? You got William Saliba pointing when he should just be going at that point, blood. You get me? Ben White is behind him. Pause. Yeah. So in that moment, when the throw has been taken quick, you're ahead of Ben White. Ben White goes and fills in at centre back. You go and try and stop the cross and put some pressure on Andy Robertson, blood. You get me? Neither was done. White, like, you get me, half-heartedly put his foot out to block the ball. Kiwior is marking a white line because, you get me, Gakpo's there free as a bird, and Kiwior's just there standing marking the fucking 6-yard box. You get me? Defending today was absolutely ridiculous. William Saliba, I don't know what's going on with Saliba. You get me? I have no clue what is going on with Saliba. Since Gabriel has left his team, Saliba has looked a shadow of the player that we know, blood. You get me? He looked like he's playing in his shell. He doesn't look confident. He doesn't look comfortable. Kiwior actually looks a bit better than him right now, blood. You get me? I don't know if his head's been turned by Madrid. I don't know if Gabriel has been carrying him, but you get me? We need Saliba fit and firing, blood. You understand? And if you want to, I want you to stay. You get me? But the way you're talking with your demands and everything there, you want the bag, and then you're playing like that, blood. Do you understand? Like, you need to up the levels, bro. You get me? Because since Gabriel has not been in this defense, you have been an issue, bro. You get me? Let's just say it as it is. You have been an issue. Kiwior, I done hotted him up already. Farmer Jacob, you understand? The first goal, shocking defending. The second goal, Saliba again. You get me? Not at one point does he know where Luis Diaz is. Not at any point in that attack does he know where Luis Diaz is. The way Luis Diaz just runs in front of him and gets to the ball and tucks it in for 2-0. Disgraceful defending from William Saliba, blood. You get me? Going back to the sending off of Mikel Merino, David Raya has to play a part, blood. You get me? Because David Raya, you know your players. You know what player is capable of receiving that ball in that area on the half turn. And Mikel Merino is definitely not one of those players, blood. You get me? Man is stiffer than a corpse, blood. You understand? Takes him like an hour to turn. you do not play that ball to that man in that area, bro. You get me? Only man that should be coming forward for that ball there is Thomas Partey, blood. Because he can play on the half turn, receive it, and play out, bro. You get me? David Ray's distribution as well today, absolutely shocking. He put the ball out about 5 times today, blood. You get me? His distribution has been piss poor in 2025. You get me? And that was probably that was probably one of his best attributes, blood. You get me? His kicking, his distribution, the way that he gets the ball out quickly to the wing, or he can get the ball forward. But in this year, it has been absolutely shocking, bro. You get me? He needs to go work on that during the summer. You understand? Top 5 is still not secure, though. You get me? We go into that game against Newcastle needing a win. You understand? Newcastle beating Chelsea did help us, bro. You get me? Getting the draw as well did help us, because now we got a little buffer between us, Chelsea, Villa, and Forest. Now we've only got to really look over our shoulder for City and Newcastle, blood. You get me? But there is a big possibility that we don't even finish second, blood. You get me? Second again, ole. That might not even run, blood. You understand? We could finish third. We could finish as low as 4th, blood. You get me? The only thing that's saving us from going into 4th next weekend is the goal difference. We have a superior goal difference to City. So next weekend, if we was to lose to Newcastle, the lowest position we can be in is 3rd. You get me? But I have asked the question before, and I'll ask it again. Will we get a win this season, blood? Will we win another game this season? You get me? We got Newcastle at home next weekend. We all know we struggled against them this season and in general. You get me? We played them 3 times this year. They've played us off the park each time, and we get to score a goal. You get me? So they're going to be coming to the Emirates full of confidence, in full belief that they can go there and get the 3 points. And we're going into that game with no Marino. You get me? Who knows what the situation is like with Declan Rice? Ben White in the first half was absolutely shocking. You get me? We really missed Timber in that first half. Skelly had a tough game. You understand? Up against Mo Salah. Probably the most dangerous player that Skelly has faced in his time in the Arsenal team. You get me? Second half, he did much better. What I like about Skelly is he stuck to his guns. He never shied away. He kept doing the basics, and you get me? He managed to see it through, blood. You understand? But I'm not celebrating the draw. You understand? It does help us, but it's nothing to jump up and down about. You know what I mean? Because that was a drunk Liverpool side. That was a Liverpool side that's been budding weed the whole week. You understand? Man have been doing flipping excursions with their wife and emptying their hotel visits and emptying their man. They probably smashed last night. You're not supposed to smash before the game, bro. You understand? Because of intensity purposes, adrenaline and all of that, blood, testosterone. You get me? But you understand? So you feel me? Not really gonna sit here and scream from the top of the roost that, yeah, we drew with Liverpool at Anfield. That's 3 draws at Anfield now. Both games were drawn as well this season, home and away. Both games were 2-2. You understand? But you get me? Big improvements needed for the game on Sunday if we wanna, you get me, qualify for this top 5. We're gonna have to, you get me, at least win one of our games, blood. And it will probably be Southampton, bro. You get me? That's how bad it is, bro. You understand? We're probably gonna go into the last game of the season with Champions League not achieved yet. You get me? We will get the Champions League, but it's gonna be a thing where we're limping over the line, blood. You get me? We're not flying over the line, we're limping over the line. You get me? But yeah, man, you lot let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Troopz, and I'm out, blood.